I have a train in the
Okay.
night. So
Okay. Okay.
all puja holidays are spent, and then classes with you all also, going to get over.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we'll be in that group, and I think from tomorrow onwards, Mr. Dr. Bireshwar Pradhan, he'll take the classes, TS-2, right?
Yeah.
So,
The same link we have to use, no, ma'am?
same link. Okay. So I'll
Okay. Okay.
sometimes I'll try to join you all. Okay, I'll just
Yeah,
make the
actually,
can have an
it was nice to interact with you. And you have in-depth
we
knowledge
also.
about.
No, no, nothing like that. Even I also, I mean, quite enjoyed, taking the classes with you all, belonging to different parts of the country, and
Yeah.
so that was interesting, in fact. And we'll stay in touch to this WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
And the second thing is that about to become members of all these travel groups and all, I'll just share some, but today I won't be, because I'll go to my college and I'll find some more, then I can share on your WhatsApp group, like you all can
Yes.
be a, if you all wish, you can subscribe for that, and all these news and all you can get, like subscription. I think some are
Yes.
free, whereas some are like paid and all. But yes,
Paid.
you can get all the informations, and once you get all the information, so you also get interested, like
Yes.
that
Yes.
is so
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gaurav, how are you? Yesterday you were not there.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I
Ye-
have called tomorrow. Today I'm not well. Yesterday
okay.
my brother is came to
Acha.
Nainital, so
Okay, okay.
I was not able to attend the class.
I was wondering what happened, because Mr. Manoj showed us a good video.
Okay.
That was the video on this Dashera celebrated, at Mysore Palace and all. He showed everything. So a small video was there. He showed some PPTs. I think he also shared it on the WhatsApp group, right? Is
Yes,
it there, na?
I
Minal
saw.
madam, is it there? Yeah, it's there, no?
No, 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 madam. Yes, yes, he has shared it.
Video is there. Oh, you are
Yes.
not. It's very cold
Mm.
and at your
Yes,
place,
ma'am.
Nainital.
Yes, ma'am.
You okay, okay, good, good. So I was just telling, today is, I mean, madam, we were both were talking like today is my last class with y'all,
Yes, ma'am.
but of course, like I'm also returning to Bhubaneswar tonight. But you have another 8 days class, so sometimes I'll try to join there whenever I get time, and plus we are in the WhatsApp group, so we'll be in touch. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is how we have planned, huh? One second, huh? Are you
Madam.
able to see? Tell me.
Yeah, yeah. Last PDF you have not sent. Huh?
Yes, yes. I'll send it tonight, huh? If not tonight,
Yeah.
tomorrow I'll surely send. Yes, that one
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
send it. Okay.
Just I
Huh.
wanted to remind you.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Keep on reminding a few things. That is the reason I gave you the responsibility. Ensure that everything is. Acha, this is showing, na PPT.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, a PDF
PPT.
file.
Visible.
This is the, it
Visible.
is visible, no? Okay. So, actually, before I start, like, this is, I mean, in my second class, I told you about this. report that is being prepared by the McKinsey and company. But before we start, should I start? We can go ahead, na?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So, total we had 38 units, so we have covered all the units. Okay, I think in my before the puja there was one unit like all those monuments and all, it was there, that I didn't cover, but I know you have, all of you all have idea about it. Just go through those, and like few questions, all of you all need to submit your assignments by 30th of October, right? So that you try your best to submit it before 30th of October, because 30% of that, when its total marks is 100, but 30% of assignment plus 70% of the marks that you secured at your exams, that will be added, like 30 of assignments plus 70% marks of your exams, and they together will like they'll be calculated out of 100. So that is how it is being like igno goes in that way. 30% they'll have from the assignments and 70% from the exams. So write your assignments, I mean, in a properly, like in a proper framework, so that at least you, if you can score more than 70% 100, say 70, so you can easily have 21 marks already आपको मिल जाता है, and in that you try to score at least 60, then you get 40, so you have an average of 65 to 70% marks. So that you try to do. And second thing is, ensure to fill up your examination form. That is, they have extended the date till 18th, but still I think today is the today was 15th October. So most of y'all, those who are here, I think they have filled up the form. Has everybody filled up the form, exam form, or
Yes,
Yes,
anyone
ma'am.
ma'am.
left?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I
Okay,
I
have
have.
also done it.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to pay a fees of thousand to how much? To
200
500?
rupees.
Achha,
200
200
rupees
rupees
per paper. 400
per
rupees
paper.
total.
Yes, 400. I think one of them had the question like only TS-1. It is both the papers, TS-1 and TS-2. So, you have to fill up for both the papers. So, rest, rest. If you have any queries, you can always, what we have this WhatsApp group, you can always message there, or you can directly contact me. And I have shared most of the PPTs, only the yesterday's class that I have, that was from 30, I think 28 to 35, that I'll share tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning, surely. Okay. So a few things before that, I just wanted to say, like, what are DMOs, destination marketing, all these strategies, then tourism marketing, then you have tourism planning, tourism policy and planning. So most of the, I mean, questions are expected to come from these topics. So you, I mean, थोड़ा बहुत selective study करना होगा. So, and plus a little bit about different types of maps, how they are useful in tourism, then different fairs and festivals that is being held in Orissa. So this you try to have an idea, so that you can write properly in the exams. Plus, I would suggest, if you can download last 2 3 years question papers from IGNO's website, then you will have an idea. Like, total usually 100 marks का होता है, and each question carries 20 marks. So usually all are descriptive questions. I mean, there is no short questions. They all are descriptive questions. Full marks 20 रहता एक एक question में. But some questions you have, like define the following. Mass tourism, or like what is ecotourism, ऐसा कुछ करके they have like 4 into 5, like four A B C D, and each contains 5 marks. So वैसे भी रहता है, but more are like descriptive questions. Okay. So I wish आप लोग अच्छा से पढ़ाई कर, मतलब पढ़ के लिखना. I know all of you are working somewhere, or busy with some like associated with some organizations and all, but This is like share like gaining knowledge. If you have an interest, not only that you have to be in tourism fraternity or like tourism field, but yes, you can always, like, if you can always travel your, you can plan your travels, then you can going to various destinations, you can explore, that is also very much necessary. Then you can take the lead, when it's going to your destination with your family, friends and all, okay? Because a few key points which you all might have learned in this TS-1, which would help you to like gather knowledge, information, and would help you to acquire those skills. So that I expect from you all. And so let's start. Like I thought, like I've covered all the units, so keep the last date to share your ideas. Plus, I have one or two videos. I'll try to. I have downloaded. I don't know whether I'll be able to show it, but this report. One thing you should. I know it's a huge report. Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. That's a huge report. But you can, whenever you get time, you just go through that report. Lot of informations are there. And then also I downloaded this report. This is being prepared by McKinsey and Company, the State of Tourism and Hospitality 2024, and it was published in May 2024. But lot of informations are there about India, about the other countries, their role, and the different types of, I mean, the attitudes, motivations, inspirations about different travelers, group of travelers, their attitudes, why do they travel. So that is being, they have made a survey, and that is what is there in the results, and findings are there in this report. And I thought I should share with you, so that you can have a more grasp, knowledge about, idea about how the tourism and travel sector at present, what is the situation like, okay? So as you know, tourism, the bulk of travel is close to home. We have domestic travels, as well as we have international travels. But even though international travel might draw headlines, but stakeholders, especially the travel agents, the tour operators, they should not neglect the big opportunities that are there in their country, okay? So you can say that domestic travel still represents the bulk of travel spending. And one thing is that consumers are increasingly prioritizing their travel when it's on their own terms. Interest in travel is booming. Everybody wants to explore new places. They want to have gain experiences. And it is everybody has a story to tell. So there are a lot of customers of different age groups visiting different destinations of in our country. And the face of luxury travel is also changing. Like, demand for luxury tourism and hospitality is expected to grow faster than any other travel segment today, and particularly in Asia. Like, I was going through this uh, report only, and somewhere I read, I have marked it also, so that you all can go through. Like, if you see, like, the world's five largest sources of travelers belongs to US, then comes Germany, then comes United Kingdom, then China, then France. And if you see the world's top 10 destinations countries, like from first to 10, first one is US, second one comes Spain, and third one is China, fourth is France. I have underlined this. If you go through, I have taken from there only, here itself. Then comes Saudi Arab, then comes Turkey, Italy, Thailand, Japan, and last is India, okay, our own country. So the face of luxury travel is also changing. There's demand for luxury tourism, and it is expected to grow faster than any other travel segment. Then, as tourism grows, destinations also need to prepare mitigate overcrowding, as we have spoken about, like mass tourism and all, whether the destination can accommodate the tourists. So that is also a question, that's a challenging aspect of tourism. And therefore the destinations need to be ready to handle the inflow of tourists, and the stakeholders need to plan, develop and invest in all these strategies, marketing strategies. Okay. So yes, we were talking about carrying capacity. That is where the word carrying capacity comes. Whether a destination is able to accommodate the travelers or visitors at that particular destination. So that is also very challenging, and especially the DMCs, destination management companies, need to have an in-depth knowledge about this. Okay, like they need to improve the transportation, the infrastructure, as well as the workforce also, because you need skilled workforce who can handle the situation, along with preserving the natural and cultural heritages. Okay, now moving ahead, we have uh, yes, there are more trips, there are fresh set of destinations, and there's no doubt, we all know that people love to travel, and they would try to continue to seek new experiences in new places. 1 minute. I think some of you all need to mute, it's now okay, fine. I think Mr. Uh, 1 minute. Hmm. Yes, as we were discussing, we all love to travel, and will always have an, inclination towards exploring new destinations with new experiences and all. And it's yeah, and India is a country with lot of such destinations, and of course the bulk of travel spending is close to home. Like stakeholders should ensure that they capture the full potential of domestic travel before shifting their focus to international travelers. Yesterday we discussed about this, because there are so many destinations, why not first? And our prime minister is insisting that why, our country is full of destinations, potential destinations are there, so why you travel abroad instead of traveling the destinations of our country? Then source markets are also shifting, like like Eastern Europe, India and Southeast Asia are also becoming fast growing sources of outbound tourism. And the destinations of the future may not be the ones you imagine. This is very important line, because you have some ideas, but you wanted to visit these places, but there are other places, new places are coming up, new places to explore. So alongside enduring favorites, places that were not on the tourists bucket list, now such places are coming up, and there are travel agents, tour operators who are trying to sell those destinations with different types of packages included, like you have all this discounts, especially during this puja time you had, then Diwali is coming. Then I'll show you some videos where you can easily find out, like they are offering all these discounts, I mean offers are there. So you to basically to trap the uh, tourists, trap the visitors. So that is what they are doing. And the bulk of tourism players should not forget that domestic travel still represents the bulk of the market, accounting about 75% of the global travel spending. Then we have, domestic travel still represents the bulk of travel market, even as intra-regional and inter-regional travel ramp up growth. So we have outbound tourists, we have inbound tourists. These are the some statistics that has been showcased. You can go through all this when you have time. And yes, some few important points which I have tried to highlighted, like China's domestic travel market is expected to grow 12% annually and overtake the United States to become the world's largest by 2030. Now, like US is the largest, and China is, they are the fourth largest source of travelers, but it's expected that by 2030, they would overtake US. So hotel construction, there are a lot of hotel groups are coming up, chain of hotels are coming up, and hotel constructions reflects this expectation. And there are a lot of hotels are also in construction, is in pipeline in China. And India, if you take about India, like it is currently the world's sixth largest domestic travel market by spending. And with the subcontinent's growing middle class powering travel spending growth of roughly 9% per year, India's domestic market could overtake Japan's and Mexico's to become the world's fourth largest by 2030. Like, these are all forecasting. Show, like while going through the ratio, like the number of visitors visiting, number of travelers, particularly inflow of tourists in a particular country. Now it is expected, like forecast is like by 2030 India would be like the fourth domestic market. It will capture the domestic market. So domestic air passenger traffic in India is projected to double by 2030, boosted in part by a state subsidized initiative that helps to connect undeserved domestic airports. Lot of airports have also come up, like earlier Varanasi didn't have that airport, but now I think it had. But anyway, there are many domestic airports were there, but now those had been converted to international airports also. So, no doubt, our domestic travel is growing. So, you can go through all these statistics, all these, there are a lot of yes, like another thing is like Thailand is projected to enjoy continued growing popularity with Asian travelers, and Thailand waived visa requirements for Chinese tourists in 2023. Like people from China, visitors from China, they were, I mean, visa was not required. But at the same time, it also plans to do the same for Indian tourists starting in 2024. But abhi tak to shuru nahi kiya, but maybe that is also in pipeline. They are planning, because so much visitors, I mean, Indians are traveling to Thailand and all. And especially, the corporate sectors are also those who are working with different corporates, and they have, especially in the marketing field, when they are given some target, and if they are able to achieve the target, then they are being given all these international travel tours, like Bangkok, Thailand packages and all. So that is how that is they are capturing, trying to capture the market. So it has aggressively targeted the fast growing Indian travel segment, launching more than 50 marketing campaigns directed at Indians over the past decades. So the investment may be paying off. Bangkok recently overtook Dubai as the most popular city destination for Indian tourists. And given travelers' preferences for proximity, how can tourism stakeholders further capitalize on domestic and inter-regional travel demand? So here are the few strategies. First is offering, crafting craft offerings that encourage domestic tourists to rediscover the local gems. There are destinations, hotels, transportation providers, those who can encourage domestic tourists to integrate lesser known cultural landmarks into their trips to visit their friends and relatives. Then there is fold one of domestic destinations into fuller itineraries. Like tourism stakeholders can collaborate to create similar types of domestic itineraries around the world. Then make crossing borders into neighboring countries seamless, like removing logistical barriers to travel can nudge the tourist to upgrade a one-off trip to a single attraction into a bucket list journey across multiple less travel hidden destinations. And so this is like example they have given, like in Asia, Thailand has announced its intent to create a joint visa easing travel among Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam. So that is basically cross borders into neighboring countries, making cross borders into neighboring countries seamless. That is, easy to travel to all these places if you have a, visa for Thailand. Now, source markets are shifting, like the United States, the Germany, the United Kingdom, China, and France, as I've already told, they remain the world's five largest sources of travelers. Okay, and you have uh, new travelers are projected to become a growing share of global travel spending. This is the projection, this is a forecasting that it has been done by the McKinsey company. They have, I know, like there were, like this is a some case studies are there. Then there are some, they have around 500 to 1000, the statistics, the data has been like they have, on the focus group they have tried to collect all the informations from the focus group. And the data was nearly, the respondents, I mean data means the respondents were nearly around 500 to 1000. At some places it was also 4000 also. So this data were collected from around more than 1000 respondents, and after that they have analyzed it, and how the study has been done. And of course, the Taj, that is the Indian Hotels Company Limited, is ramping up its hotel pipeline, aiming to open two new hotels per month in the near future. So they have this objective to open two new properties every month. So that is there, because depending on the tourist inflow, so that is been taken by IHC, Indian Hotels Company. Then developmental, development focus has shifted away from major metropolis such as Mumbai and Delhi, and towards fast developing smaller cities such as Chandigarh and Hyderabad. So this is how it's growing. And it's not always the metro cities, but other capital cities, they are also coming up. Then mm, although the number of travelers from these source markets is growing, the purchasing power remains relatively limited also. Now this while tourism players can consider actions like which can capitalize on growing travel demand from newer markets, like reduce obstacles to travels. Like this is it means countries can look for ways to strategically invest in simplifying travel for visitors from growing source markets. For you have requirements regarding passport photocopies or in-person checks in can similarly be assessed with an eye toward reducing red tape for travelers. Like earlier there was no e-visa, but now this electronic visas are there for Indian visitors. So that has made the travel more easier, more seamless. Then use culturally relevant marketing channels to reach new demographics, like unique as well as thoughtful marketing strategies are being developed, which can help the destinations place themselves on a first time travelers bucket list. If you all have seen the movie, Zindagi Na Milega Dubara, that was this was shot in Spain. So after the release of this movie, Zindagi Na Milega Dubara, popular Bollywood movie, there was support, lot of support from the Ministry of Tourism, Spain. And after that, Indian tourism to Spain increased by 65%. So this is how it happens. Then third one is, give new travelers the tech, that is the technology, the aspect, especially, Indian travelers can now travel anywhere within their country without any physical identification. You have this Digi Yatra app, and there are also the Southeast Asian rideshares app. Grab has several travel features that competitors lack, such as automated menu translation and currency conversation. And tourism stakeholders, basically the tour operators and travel agents, even the hotels, and they can these stakeholders should consider how to adapt to the technology expectations of new travelers, because most of the nowadays, right from locating, identifying our destination, then how to reach there, making the reservations, whether the room reservations, flight bookings, then the location of the particular destination, which is the best month to as visit. Then even the if you talk about the food and all, you can get about all the informations on the site, and you can also go through these reviews and all, and then you can make your decision. So that is, we are very thankful to the technology. And then comes, you have to create vibrant experiences tailored to different price points, like, crafting lower budget offerings for most cost constrained travelers doesn't need to result in giving them a subpar experience. Like, it is not that, depending on your budget, like there are budget class hotels, there are supplemental accommodation, there are star category hotels. So depending on the budgets, the hotels are also being there are hotels which are provide facilitating the services as per your budget. Like, for example, capsule hotels, where guests sleep in small cubicles, like. And of course, it started in Japan, but they have become an attraction in their own right, appearing on many must to do lists. So, like, for example, if you go to any eco tourist destination in India, you don't expect to stay in a star category hotel. Okay, you always expect to stay in cottages, then like homestay and all those are there. So because you can uh, easily feel the experience of staying with the environment. So that is what is ecotourism is all about, and its people are enjoying, also tourists are enjoying. And as I've also mentioned that, in tourism sector, word of mouth is very important, because everything you cannot show, you have to, it's through your experience, you reach to the customers, you share your experiences. And that is why word of mouth is very important in this tourism sector, travel and tourism sector. So, the places you will go, the destinations of the future may not be the ones you imagine. New destinations are coming up, and as I have already mentioned, the world's top 10 destination countries, like from first to 10, that is the United States, then Spain, China, France, Saudi Arab, Turkey, Italy, Thailand, Japan, and India, in that order, for 1 to 10, currently receives 45% of all travel spending, including for domestic travel. Some new locals are gaining traction. We can show it in that exhibit. So, for example, we have Laos and Malaysia, which both border Thailand, an established destination that is home to Bangkok, the world's most visited city. Now, this Laos may, how I know, because many conferences, related to travel and tourism, like we have this IHMs and IITTMs, that is under the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. They have hold many conferences, international conferences and all at these places, Laos and Malaysia. They have seminars also. So obviously when such seminars, international seminars are taken place, so Ministry of Tourism, Government of India takes an initiative of these places and how these places have are being highlighted on the global map. uh, so there you can see like 2023 rank, and what is the 2030 projected rank, that is your forecasted. So like Thailand, India, Philippines, and what is the rank. Then Vietnam, of course Vietnam is also gaining there are a lot of visitors, Indian visitors, who are gaining I mean who are visiting Vietnam, and that is also not much expensive also. Then you have Peru, then Rwanda. So these are the places. And um, the world's top 10 destinations, I've said, currently receive 45% of all travel spending, including domestic travel spending. But some new locals are gaining attraction also. Okay. Uh, then moving ahead, we also yes, several other countries that have crafted thoughtful tourism demand generation strategies. As we have seen, Peru, Philippines, Rwanda, and Vietnam, they are also expected to reap benefits in the coming years. And Vietnam logged a remarkable 40% increase in tourism spending in the last 5 years, of course, before the pandemic. And post pandemic also it has rebounded in part by waiving visa requirements for European travelers. And yes, tourism players might consider taking some of these actions to lure the tourists to less familiar destinations, like collaborate across the tourism ecosystem. So promotion is not only the domain of destination marketing organizations, but yes, accommodation, transportation, then experience providers can also play important roles. Like we have for example, in Singapore, the luxury resort Marina Bay Sands partners extensively with Singapore Airlines and the Singapore Tourism Board to offer compelling tourism offerings, a lot of discounts and all. So it's going on. Even in India, we do have all this type of discounts. Now then, second is use infrastructure linkage to promote new destinations. Now obviously, by extending route options, transportations providers, they can always encourage the visitors to create itineraries that combine familiar destinations but with new attractions. Like in Asia, Thailand's tourism authority has attempted to nudge visitors away from the most heavily trafficked parts of a country, such as Bangkok and Phuket, and towards less popular destinations. So they are trying to explore new destinations also. Then of course social media has a very important role to play here. Deploy social media to reach different demographics. Now there are innovative social media campaigns. They can help put a destination on the map, like bloggers are there also. Now Australia launched its Ruby the Kangaroo campaign in China to coincide with the return of post pandemic air capacity between the two places. And then comes the embrace the unknown status. So off the beaten path messaging can appeal to widely traveled tourists seeking fresh experiences. And like Saudi Arabs, wherein the world campaign promoted the country's tourist spots by acknowledging that they are less familiar to travelers, using a series of images destinations that compared these spots with better known destinations. So all this, as like tourist stakeholders, they look to the future. They can always take steps to ensure that they provide, they continue to attract the existing travelers, while exploring new places. At the same time, they also wanted to embrace the new worlds. So domestic as well as intra-regional tourism remain major opportunities, facilitating and catering to the local tourist preferences, while building infrastructure that makes travel more seamless within a region that could capture them. And creative collaboration among tourism stakeholders, they can help put lesser known destinations on the map. So that's why I told it is not only the government organizations, but there are always all these private partnerships, investments are there from different organizations. So collaboration is always there in which helps not only in the I mean, there's assistance from the funding aspect, there is assistance from advertisement aspect. So this is why the government collaborates with different private organizations. And travel tides are shifting. Expertly navigating this current could yield rich rewards also. Okay. I just wanted to show you one video. Let me try. I'll just try to show small some. I am not sure whether this will play or not, but I'll try. Let me give a try.
Explore France. Explore France.
I don't know whether I'll be able to share this. I don't know why it's not coming. 1 minute. Let me give a try once again. No, I'm not able to share it because I don't know why. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now,
The premier tourism event. Successful.
can you hear it? Like,
Audible.
is it audible?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
it is
audible.
audible.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Concludes in Goa.
In case the video is playing, then we are not able to see the video.
You are not able to see the video?
No, probably you need to shift the screen that you are sharing.
Uh, I
When you did the screen sharing,
huh,
you did your screen,
huh.
that would be in a different window.
But I tried, but that was I was not able to do this. I tried my best. I don't know. Okay, you just guide me, huh? 1 minute. Let me. Because other days I was directly sharing it from the YouTube, but today this is a little a different way I wanted to show. I have downloaded
No,
it, but it's not. You tell
you
me.
can play on YouTube, okay,
Hmm.
and then you can do the share screen as well.
No, but this is other days what I was doing. I was directly sharing it from YouTube. Okay, directly I went to the YouTube and I was sharing from there. So it was coming. But today what I did, I downloaded it, but I
Hmm.
kept it. I downloaded it, but I'm not able to share. That is what's happening.
Okay,
It should. Uh,
fair enough.
mm,
Is it open?
yes, it is open.
Okay, then go to your share screen on top.
Uh,
There would be, um, just a minute.
okay, I'm just doing stop sharing right now. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
And then when you start sharing,
hmm.
you will see multiple screens that come. You need to select the one where the video is playing.
No, it should either show on the window or the Chrome tab, which is not showing. That's what I mean to say.
No,
Other
in the
days it is.
app on
Uh,
top, you will have share screen. How you just shared the screen right now?
uh, like, is it on the video? Is it on the?
Not. No, no, no. In the Google app.
Acha, it's on the Google app. Wait, here I am. Okay.
So, for example, there would be those three dots where
Yes.
you can see share screen.
Uh,
If you click on the three dots, you will have in-call
uh,
message, share screen, show captions.
See, there's like change layout, full screen, open picture in picture. Those are there. But in another one, that is where the arrow is there, it is there, choose what to share with Google Meet, that is there. So
Yes.
huh,
So
now
click that. Is there
see when
something
I'm,
called screen share?
that is not showing right now. That was my problem. So when I uh, took this, let me mm,
There would be a small box with an arrow on top which says screen share.
it is there, screen share is there.
Yes. So
um,
click on screen share.
Share I did. Then now I have to click on the video, right? Is
Yes.
it, can you see the video?
We are able to see that you're juggling around screens.
Hmm.
Uh, can you maximize the video that you want to show?
Yes, it is in a maximize only. I mean, it is maximized. See,
Ma'am,
I
there is a
can use.
multiple windows on screen, so please close all the multiple windows. I have seen many multiple screens.
Acha, okay, okay. Let me then. Mm, no, it's not showing. That's the problem I'm having. I don't know.
Madam, last
Hmm.
time the way you shared the screen, can you do the same way?
I
directly
know.
from
Last
YouTube?
time, see, last time what happened? That only I was telling. All these days, I was sharing directly from the YouTube. I had the those in
Yeah.
YouTube, and this time, I what I did, I downloaded through WhatsApp. Okay, someone had sent me, so I thought I'll share it. So I have downloaded on my laptop, but somehow it is. I mean, it is there on the laptop, but I'm unable to get that. Let me wait.
Maybe through proper downloader, you have to download it.
See, is it showing now?
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes.
अभी
Go
है ना?
ahead.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Hmm. Is it okay now?
Explore France.
Is it okay?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
Okay, fine.
probably you
Okay.
need to increase the volume a bit.
Acha,
Thank
ठीक है.
you.
Thank you to all of you. Increase the volume. 1 minute. Okay, I'm just trying my best to increase. Uh, this is now. I think it should be okay.
Premier
Is
tourism
it okay?
event.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the volume should be okay. Let me start from the very beginning.
Explore France. The premier tourism event successfully concludes in Goa.
Madam, still the volume is not there.
वॉल्यूम इससे और ज्यादा नहीं
Voice.
होगा हाँ अच्छा जस्ट सी हाँ इज इट ओके अभी
Uh, no.
आई हैव गिवन 100%.
Maybe some problem with that video.
CBIC has announced that foreign
Huh.
airline companies
Now
operating
we
in
can
India
hear it.
will be exempt from paying
You can
GST
hear
on services they import from their office.
the
Yes,
I mean it's 100%, the volume I have
yes,
Yes, it's audible.
okay,
It's
okay, okay.
absolutely
Explore
audible.
France. India's largest airport service provider, Dreamflox, soon to start its offerings for road networks in India.
In India, we have 100% coverage, whether it is airport lounges, whether it is railways, and all the other services. We are now coming into highways as well, so it is not just limited to air travel or the railways. We are now also at the highway, so road trips also you can actually enjoy the experiences what Dreamfox has created.
Iato UP chapter ramps up for Kumbh.
This is the time that we are preparing for 2025 Mahakumbh, which is just round the corner, beginning January 2025. We had figures of about 200 million last time in Kumbh, the footfall in Kumbh in 2019, and this time the projection is 400 million. So now, to cater to those 400 million, the government has planned some tent colonies, and for all stratas, it includes the luxury travelers and so many other companies. I mean, personally, we are coming up with about 200 tents where we have collaborated for food and beverage with the Taj Group of Hotels.
So the thing is that why I showed you, my God, so many. The reason why I showed you all this. 1 minute. Huh? Let me just. uh, 1 minute. आई थिंक नेटवर्क का भी थोड़ा इश्यू हो रहा है ना, हाँ. Yes. The reason why I showed you this, because like this travel and tourism fair are being held in different parts of the country. Like this was held in Goa, like it also being held in all the metropolitan cities of a country, and they bring like together all this travel enthusiasts. Then you have the tour operators, the travel agencies, as well as industry experts, like from the hotels, then transportation businesses, then so all these experts, they come under the same under the one roof. And this these also this type of trade fairs and tourism fairs, they showcases different various travel destinations with different tour packages and accommodation operations from across the globe. And especially those who attends, like the attendees, they can find exclusive offers. Then you have all these different types of discounts, packages, deals and all, package deals and all. So, and at the same time, they also provide different cultural programs, cultural performances there, live music is there, and authentic food is there, and you can explore new travel horizons. Now the thing is there, they also offer discounts at the same time. Like if you, when this expo is going on, travel and tourism expo is going on, you can easily, if you book at that particular period of time, then you are entitled to get further discounts and all. So that's a way of, obviously that's a marketing strategy. But as like now people give more emphasis on travel and all, priority, as per the priority. So they are not lagging behind. They take interest in booking their, maybe 6 months in advance. They book their travel, they make their the tour, I mean the travel packages with the help of the tour operators and all. So that is one way how this tourism, and of course they have also, if you have heard, like I can always share the video. I don't know, like it was not properly audible and all, but yes, you can see the video where they have mentioned that now they are not calling them exhibitors, they are calling them collaborators. So that has a great role, how everything is being changed, how it is being visualized. So this is how the tourism industry is growing. And this as I am showing the report by McKinsey, this there were survey of travelers, a survey was done among the travelers, basically the focus groups, which revealed that there's a new emerging set of travelers with different attitudes and all. So like what sort of journeys do they try to undertake, where they wanted to go, and where do they hope to do when they get there. So it's also everything is being designed, just reaching our destination. Then sometimes you should also test the food, you should test the culture. So these all are being packaged in I mean such a way that it attracts the travelers and tourists. And how they are willing to spend it, that is also an important aspect. Now travel has come a top priority, especially for the younger generations. And younger generations, they appear to propel much of the rising interest in travel. And in 2023, like the millennials and the Gen Z, they took on an average nearly 5 trips versus less than 4 for Gen X and baby boomers. And millennials and Gen Z, I also say, they devote on an average 29% of their incomes to travel, and compared with 26% of Gen Z and 25% of baby boomers. Especially if you see, like those who are working for different companies and I mean corporates and on a project and all. So usually what happens when the project, like they are working on a project which continues for 6 months, and the project, after the completion of the project, accomplishing the project, when the project gets over, usually the they I mean the colleagues, they go for a, to a destination and all. So this shows that they are ready to pay for everything provided the services at the best. I mean, they pay for the services, so that is where customer satisfaction also comes into the aspect. That is, if we are able to provide them with their needs, with their requirements, with their demands, and if they are satisfied at the end of the day, obviously we ensure that the travel, more, we can capture more customers, more travelers, more visitors to a particular destinations. And when talking about managing this destination, there are all these destination management companies, lot of destination management companies, who ensure that the destinations are, when to travel, how to manage. Carrying capacity is also an important challenging aspect for them. So they ensure that everything goes on smooth. And the tour operators, they sell these packages to different corporate I mean companies and all, to attract the tourists as well as the travelers. And so this is how it's they have shown, like, younger generations show significant growing interest in travel. Like the Gen Z, they're usually age group from 18 to 25. So they have a different attitude towards life. And of course, they don't have that much responsibility. So, if you see, they are more agreeing, 41% agree and 35 doesn't agree. Then you have the millennials, the age group is from 26 to 41. Then you have the Gen X, that's from 42 to 57. How their attitudes vary, everything is there. Then the baby boomers, what they exactly look for, that is also very important. Now, young travelers are the most keen to venture abroad. Like young travelers are very much excited about visiting, about particularly excited about visiting a new destination and an international travel. And Gen Z and millennials who had responded to this survey, they are planning a nearly equal number of international and domestic trips in 2024, no matter their country of origin. Whereas older generations, they are planning to take roughly twice as many domestic trips. So this is how, some I mean, like here it also comes, like the baby boomers, they are willing to spend it if they see the value. And they are very much selective. Of course, they'll also look about their comforts and all. The Gen Z, when they suppose, if you talk about visiting Goa and also, they love going on have I mean going at bike ride, or they drive on their cars and all, which is there found on rent. I mean, it is available on rent in places like Goa and all. So they prefer to travel in that way, because they can explore more places in a short time. Whereas for baby boomers, they are most willing to spend if they see value. And they are little bit selective in the sense, because they look for comfort. That is what the study says. Then, so enjoying time with family and friends is their number one motivation for undertaking such a trip. And of course, it always comes, experiencing a new destination is less important to them by as much as 15 percentile points than to any other demographic. Then they like I have already discussed, these younger generations, they take nearly as many international trips as domestic trips. Then yes, baby boomers are less comfortable using technology for travel than other generations. This is also an important thing, for new Gen Z. Just they take up their mobiles, they book, and they can easily change if they need to change their plans. That they can also do. But for the baby boomers, it's very difficult, because the technology is changing. So sometimes they find it difficult to adjust and all. But that is one of the reasons that they are not comfortable using technology for travel. Then you have uh, some, what are the reasons why they are traveling to the destinations. Yes, for the Gen Z, the adventure starts before the trip begins. So travelers are delighted in crafting their own trips, and moreover, it has been seen like whenever there is any festival or fair taking place at that particular destination, the advance booking is being done, and this helps them to, because some when this some event was going on, I don't remember exactly. The yes, yes, now I remember some event, which is supposed to take place in Mumbai, that is in January, this show, what is the, madam, last time you told, I forgot that that musical company which is
Yeah,
coming to.
that
Mhm.
is that is Coldplay.
The Coldplay. So, that I was telling, the hotels have been booked, and it is such a, people, and especially the youngsters, that is how, because they are so, aggressive in the sense, and with the help of technology, like, it was open. I gave you this example, it was open like from morning 9 a.m. to the next day, afternoon 12 noon to the next day 9 a.m., but within 1 hour it was filled, all the tickets were booked. Now, there were, it's not like everybody has to go through book my show, but the youngsters, especially those who are in the all this with the IT industry and all, they are more vibrant, doing all this, so they could do it more easily. And within 1 hour, official website was showing that the ticket which is 4,000, that is being sold at a price of 40,000. So I mean, this is like a adventure type, so and even the hotels are being booked at that particular period of time. So why I told you this, why I gave you this example, so whenever now what happens, they are so much enthusiastic about all these cultural programs or any exhibitions or any such fairs and something, the booking takes place much in advance, so the adventure starts before the trips begin. And when seeking inspiration during the planning process, respondents are most likely to turn to friends and family, either directly or on social media. And advice from other traveler is also sought after. And nowadays, you can say fewer travelers, they rely on travel guidebooks for inspiration, because it is always word of mouth from the friends, from the family, from the peer groups, then on social media, then all this blogging you see. So you get more informations are being you I mean, lot of informations you get it from there. So now the new generation, they hardly rely on the travel guidebooks for inspiration. And today's traveler tend to view the planning process in part as a treasure hunt. And severely, like, when this study is being done, that like 77% of respondents describe the research phase as an effort to ensure that they are finding, a place to explore. So travelers cite many sources of inspiration for trip planning, but most common is a recommendation from family or friends. Like, it can be from family, friends, it can be from different search engines, it can be from online booking platform. Then destination specific websites are there, hotel websites are there also, then online forum is there. And whenever any new destination comes up, there are the travel agents or tour operators also hold some exhibitions, fairs, or seminars type, where they launch that program or something, what happens in hotels and all. So there are travel websites, there are guidebooks, there are social media influencers also. Yes, this is a new concept, that the social media influencers, but mostly the recommendation is from family or friends, because from family and friends you get the exact review, you get the exact review. That is why they mostly depend on the families and friends. Then unexpected traveler archetypes are emerging. Then, when we analyze the survey results, it was found that 7 clusters of travelers who express shared attitudes and motivations towards travel. While the distribution of these archetypes varies across source markets, respondents within each archetypes exhibit strong similarities. They were the sun and beach travelers. Now, these vacationers, these travelers or tourists, they travel rarely and spend frugally, preferring sun and beach destinations that are easy to get to. And especially they go to, they are likely to visit, relax and visit with their family, and they are relatively more likely to place significant value on non-stop flights, and less interested in authentic and immersive experiences, what the study says. Then there's the culture and authenticity seekers. These travelers are active, and they are usually high budget travelers who typically spend more on holiday than they love to sightsee, willing to spend on experiences, and don't want to settle for typical bucket list destinations. So that what happens also for the culture and authenticity seekers. Then there are the strategic spenders. These travelers are very selective, and they carefully have curate experiences, but they keep a watchful eye on total spending, and they are willing to sacrifice some conveniences such as non-stop flights in the interest of cost saving. So that is also there. So many things are there taken into account. Then trend conscious jet setters. This includes, like, travelers in this high budget group turn first to friends and families, and then to social media when scouting, when they look for destinations. And 76% say that the popularity of a destination is an important factor. That is no doubt a very important factor. And they usually focus on the they usually focus on hotel brands when selecting accommodations. That is also there. But usually, the hotel brands are there, but especially when the study also says that all these hotel brands, especially five-star hotels, you will find all the corporate guests from the corporate sectors. But when they visit their families and all, like, usually they have a tie up, the companies have tie ups with the hotels, so a lot of discounts are being offered at a different period of time. So they also take advantage of that also. Now, there are also cost conscious travelers are also there at the same time, and this travel segment is made up of older travelers who usually travel rarely and frequently return to the same destinations and activities. They are more likely to care about the familiarity of a destination and the cost of the trip. Then I think last but not the least, this comes the premium travelers. The word itself says, the premium. So this segments expects high quality trappings when they travel, and only 20% say that cost is an important factor. And this frequent travelers are very specially selective about the accommodation, the fooding, the transportation, and they care about the brand, they care about the prestige, the design, the decor, the amenities, the services that is being provided, and of course sustainability is also there. Then they are usually swayed by the celebrities and influencers when choosing these destinations. Then come the adventure seekers. This is basically this younger segment enjoys active holidays, which present opportunities to encounter like-minded travelers. Like, you'll find all these solo trips, and also nowadays, there are a lot of solo trips on bikes and all. They wanted to explore, but there are also groups, youngsters, especially the like-minded travelers, they usually travel together. So they are motivated, their main objective is, they are adventure seekers. So they are mostly motivated by adventure and physical activities, and meeting new people, new at a new destination, testing the new testing the particular cuisine of that place. So that is the reason why they travel. And they aren't after large group events. Instead, they prefer small groups adventures. And this segment prizes remoteness, privacy, and sustainability. They look for privacy, that is very important, and sustainability is always there. So these are some of the features, like that motivates a traveler, like what they look for, when what is their age group, what they usually look for while traveling. What travelers want depends on where they are from. When asked like what trip survey response are planning next, 60% of like yeah, but this has been done, like Chinese respondents were there, say they plan to visit a famous site. And Whereas some say maybe they travel for, they have reason for other reasons. Like nowadays, people travel for many reasons. It can be for official purposes, it can be a business trips, it can be for sightseeing, it can be for medical tourism, it can be a adventure tourism. So lot of types of tourism, forms of tourism, so many reasons are there. So like some are for visiting the site, some are for they wanted to explore new places, and of course business trips are always there. But these locations, now what happens is also been seen when any conferences as such, on a conferences or seminars are being organized. They wanted to organize, not in the hotels are which are located in the not in a business class hotels. They wanted to organize all this type of seminars or conferences, maybe some new product they are trying to launch, so they wanted to organize at a resort. So resort gives a different feeling, so that is how it happens. Now companies are also, they are making a change, unless and until it is a very, yes, wanted to say something. What I was telling, companies are also, making. It should not be at the same level. Like they also wanted to make some changes and all. So they wanted, instead of organizing this types of events, why not organize at a resort hotel? So these changes are there depending on their needs, requirements, and there are a lot of ideas pouring in also. So we discussed about the 7 cluster of travelers which express shared attitudes and motivations towards travel, and each archetype's distribution varies across source markets, but the travelers within them exhibit strong similarities. Like similarity is always there. They may be traveling to different places, but they have similarities also. Now, moving ahead. Yes, yes, this is very important. Yes, travel is a collective story with destinations at the backdrop. Now, we have seen lot of YouTube, all these Instagram reels, and then YouTube channels, lot of, people, travelers, bloggers, they post their stories, like with the destinations at the backdrop. It gives a different image, as if everything, you feel so lively. That is what is I mean to say. You feel so lively when you see all this all these YouTube videos, as well as Instagrams, reels and all, which it's so much attractive that you feel like, I should visit this place next time. And some stories are also like, it's a collective story. A story is also being attacked, and younger generations are prioritizing experiences over possessions. That is very important. Like, some people, they look for possessions, I need to have this, that and all, but some people, they look for experiences. Instead of spending money on building a palatial home, house, why not I go to different places and explore those, because that is also an important, like it shows that 52% of Gen Zs in the survey say that splurge on experiences, compared with only 29% of baby boomers. And Zen Jet travelers, they try to save money on flights, local transportation, shopping, and food before they look to trim their spending on experiences. And nowadays, you will find, like, when we talk about technology and all, baby boomers, they are not that much, like, compared to this Gen Z. They are much, like, since, if they fly, suppose if they are taking book their tickets through Make My Trip, if they book once or twice, in the third time they book, they'll get lot of discounts and all. They know when to get, and lot of redemption points, the points are being added, they redeem the points, get more offers. So this is what keeps on going. Like, these are no doubt marketing strategies by different organizations, but these are also a way of keeping the young generations, because they look forward to all these types of discounts and all, ki हमने दो बार Make My Trip में booking किया, so on my third trip I'll get around 1200 15% discount. And if you travel, you have a free, there are a lot of corporates may, you'll find, if you're if you book this hotels, like, through the corporate, I mean through the companies also, you get lot of discounts. And also, next time you have all these happy hours and all, where you can spend, go to the restaurant, save some, on your food and all, so expenses and all on food. And especially you, the restaurants and all, and especially, from October, like, Navratri, Durga Puja, then comes Diwali, you will find all those Diwali offers even for those destinations to travel also, कि अभी बैंकॉक का दिवाली ऑफर चल रहा है, 30% discount. So, people are, they are so much hooked to this all electronic gadgets, whether laptops or mobiles. And even if you're not interested also, it comes on booming up, and it's coming on, so you just get glued to this, all this type of advertisements. And then they think, why not, let's try out, figure it out, let's experience. So these are all very important, I mean, marketing strategies. There are companies who does all this, but at the same time, I mean, that's a way of attracting people, generating destinations, new destinations are coming up, revenue is being generated, job opportunities are created, cultural exchange is there. So this is how, I mean, at the end of the day, we all look for the generation, I mean, revenue, how it is being generated. So that is how it is there. And yes, so never stop exploring is tagged to nearly 30 million posts on Instagram. Even terminology used by younger generations to describe travel is experience oriented. This is very important. Travel is experience oriented. And never stop exploring is tagged by nearly 30 million posts on Instagram. So, as I said, travel has always been a word of mouth business, because I share it with my friends, my peer groups, my families, and once a year, okay, then I should visit this place and all. So it's more of a word of mouth business, and in which travelers' stories, crafted from their own experiences, can inspire the other travelers to follow in their footsteps. And social media is the latest link in this chain, technology driven. And now we have this through, with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning, internet of things, you have everything, like, so easy, like on palette, you can say, like, you have like all this virtual reality, augmented reality, so all these are coming, so you can experience everything. So there is collective storytelling platforms and all. Earlier, no, like, I just attended, I remember, like, some faculty development programs, which was based on all this heritage tourism and all. So heritage tourism, in the sense, they showed particular destinations, I mean, which covers within a like 5 kilometers, on I mean, a diameter, you can say, like 5 kilometers. So they showed all the destinations, their stories, but it was being told in a storytelling type. That is what attracts. Now people are interested. Now I had just seen the video, but there are this type of events are being organized by the travel agents. Like, from morning 8 to 12, you have a walk okay, heritage walk, उसे बोलते हैं heritage walk. पहले these concepts were not there, but heritage walk, and you pay like 500 rupees, will show you all the heritage destinations within a 5 kilometer radius, not even 5 kilometers, within 2-3 kilometers radius, and followed by lunch also. And everybody wants to, and this is what storytelling is like, all the way they tell story. And there are courses also nowadays. पहले there are no short term, जैसे we are doing a certificate course in tourism, so there is certificate, there are courses in storytelling also, and I remember I attended, that's why I'm sharing with you. And this storytelling type of courses, all these short term courses, I mean, they are being I mean, I think JNU or Delhi University, this it is their courses there. So the, and many people, who can really good storytellers, they can indulge into all this type of activities and all. So and as social media, so is the latest link in this chain, a technology driven collective storytelling platform. And 92% of younger travelers in the survey say that their last trip was motivated in some way by social media. That is no doubt in it. अभी तो आप जहाँ पर भी देखोगे, you will find all these reels and all, 2 minutes 3 minutes का reels, you will find why you travel to these destinations, how should you go, what makes you to invest in all this. So this is what they say, like their last trip was motivated some way by the social media. And the major sources of social inspiration, however, aren't necessarily. So younger generations are more willing, are more willing than other generations to devote significant spending towards travel experiences. So that is what happens. Say, know the customer segments inside and out, that is very important. You should know who your customers are, what they want, whether they want to go for skiing or whether they want to go for mountaineering. And these are even, these are being even weekends made, like if you become a member of a mountaineering club, and also weekend may, it goes like Saturday Sunday you have. And not only that, these all events are also being sponsored by different corporates, and they show it as their corporate social responsibility, CSR. They show it to, I mean, that's a CSR venture for them. Like they have to show, ye kiye hai. So they do mountaineering, trekking or something, then exploring a new places. And sometimes they take everything initiative, like youngsters. Yeah, youngsters matlab kabhi kabhi, all the school going kids, they take the school going kids for a mountaineering trip, or for, I mean, to a places like, Mumbai, I mean, Maharashtra has all these hilly areas and all. And so there are a lot of destinations in and around Maharashtra. Other places also I have, but I'm talking about Maharashtra, such a scenic beauty it has. So this type of CSR activities are being taken by the different corporates. So it's a way of exploring the destination, as well as, children, I mean, school going children, they take the school going children. And they also, when they visit their places, that feeling, that inquisitiveness occurs in them, and then they share it with their family, friends. So this is how it happens. So know your customer segments inside and out, that is very important. Help travelers share their journeys. This is, now you have seen, wherever you go, whether you take a selfie before any pujas, I mean, or any events and all, you take a selfie and you post it on Insta, you post it on Facebook, you post it on your any other social media handles, Twitter and all, whatever you have. So that is, it helped the, oh, हमें पता नहीं रहता, अच्छा ऐसा कोई जगह है, this is a place to be visited, so maybe in our next trip we will go to that place. So that is how they organize and all. So always help the travelers share their journeys. And today's travelers, or they always want to share their travel stories. And friends and families back home are more likely to be influenced by these stories than by anything else they see or hear. So they think, अरे ये हमारा दोस्त ने गया तो हमें भी इस जगह पे अभी घूम के आना है. So this is what is there. right incentives, and given the right incentives, customers can act as a distributed team of marketers. You yourself become a marketing. Every individual is an um, salesman himself or herself. Like, I went to a destination, and I took a pic, and I mean selfie leke I posted, and you'll find lot of likes and all. Then they'll ask you, "Arey, where did you go? The next time mujhe bhi batana," and all. It's not about the destination you visit, it is also about the crafts, the handicrafts, the handlooms also. Like, being a lady, if you wear that sari and you post it on Instagram, so next time your friends and family says, "Arey, where did you buy this?" So there are a lot of handloom expos are there, and also these are all travel trade fair and travel trade, I mean businesses, fairs and exhibitions. So these are all a part of it, so that helps the travelers to share their journeys. That is very important. Then recognize younger generations unquenchable thirst for travel. That is very important. uh, पहले ना, in schools, after 10th, you have in some schools there's a vocational course on tourism. Now earlier these were not there, like, only after plus 2 you can enroll in any hospitality management colleges or universities and all. But nowadays, even after 10th, you have in some schools, colleges, you have vocational course. You can take one of, so tourism, they have also given tourism as one of the vocational course. And igno has already igno has done the study materials for this vocational course. And one of uh, my friends, like, she's working at IHM Chandigarh, so she has worked for this vocation. She has prepared the syllabus as well as the content she had prepared for the vocational courses. Now, this type of that is how. So if at the age of 17, and like when you are in standard 11 and 12, once you become interested, you can always explore those areas. There's always a thirst for travel has to be there. You explore new places, it makes you feel happy. So there are many things, and of course there are a lot of travel companies are there which can match your low budget accommodations with younger travelers. There are a lot of preferences, more affordable alternatives to classic tourist activities are there also. Now fitness classes are also there. You can go to all this spa, all these are there. Spa tourism is also there. You'll go to that particular destination only to have the massages and all those are there. Familiar destinations can be reinvented for younger travelers by focusing on experiences. So, of course, we need to cater to the older travelers by using a human touch and featuring family oriented activities. So, there are a lot of these activities, off season travel patterns are all there.
Also,
Um,
madam, I would like to add, like, for
sure,
physically
sure.
handicapped or physically special people,
Huh.
uh, many tourism areas need to be having those
Developed. Huh, huh. Huh,
wheelchair
huh.
and everything should
Yes,
be
yes.
there.
See, airports may have, railway stations may, even hotels. They have all these rooms for handicapped people and all. See, now you can suppose there are many destinations which may not be having. That is the thing. So you can always explore. You can do some studies. The reason why you need to collaborate. आपके मन में अगर ऐसा कुछ ideas हो, then you can collaborate with different types, and
Yes,
there are
this is what I
various
was
ideas.
thinking, and one main thing happened. Like,
Huh.
we need to, like, include these physically handicapped people also in tourism. So
Mm-hmm.
the thought came from there only. Like, many
Yes,
times
yes.
the um,
Uh,
um, audio is available to listen
uh,
to things, and people who cannot see, they can like go through the audios in different
uh,
languages are available, and
yes,
sometimes
yes.
that braille language is also
Is there?
inscribed
Yes,
somewhere.
yes. Uh, Many universities are also working. See, like, you have an idea. Okay, now you alone cannot. For example, you cannot alone, implement this. Okay, So for doing that, you have to have a collaboration of, like, you have to be with an university professor, you have to have a someone from the from NGO, someone from that particular tourism sector, as well as you also as an individual can, then you form a group, and then you can come up with such ideas. As I told you, there are lot of projects that are being floated by this Ministry of Tourism and all. If you keep on seeing the sites, websites, और आप ये भी देखते रहे, इंडियन काउंसिल ऑफ सोशल साइंस एंड रिसर्च, ICSSR, उन लोग एक्चुअली दे float all these projects which are related to tourism, not related to social sciences, I mean, and tourism is a part of social science. तो you can always showcase your, मतलब उसके लिए थोड़ा स्टडी करना पड़ता है, like field study you have to do, और उसके लिए it's not that you have to do the field study, they give you all the funding, like ऐसे आप जाके तो मतलब फील्ड स्टडी नहीं करोगे, बट यू कैन कीप पीपल, देयर आर पीपल who will do all the field study. So for that also they give all the funding and all, and those projects are, like suppose 1 year का एक project में it is 12 lakhs project 1 year, कोई 2 years का project is 25 lakhs project is there. So I mean, ideas are there, I mean, tourism is doing a lot, but yes, I mean, it's more of a skill based sector industry. So skill is very much necessary. If you can talk well, if you can whether you can cook well, it's all about your skills. If you can showcase your skills, or whether you are a storyteller, whether you are a blogger, so many things are open. I mean, it's not to be your, like you can always keep them as your hobbies also. That is youngsters, especially those in the schools and, I mean, colleges and all, they want some extra money and all, so they keep on taking pics and all, like hotel management colleges, they have this syllabus, production, food production, where they prepare different types of food. So they click the pics and they keep on posting and all, so they get likes and all. For different blogging karte rehte hain. And if you know the skills once, then obviously you become more efficient in doing that. So that was, I thought, let's finish. I mean, it's a huge thing, but I want you all should go through this once. I have already shared, it is there in the group, and it's already like 7, and I think you can just after that, I have already covered few chapters, you can just go through this whenever you have, you're not in a hurry, but yes, if you get, you'll get lot of informations from all this. And if you have anything to share and all, you can just tell me anything you share. Yes, Mr. Singh, you told me about to sharing about all those groups and all. Just give me some time. I'll just share it on the WhatsApp group, right?
Definitely, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
And tomorrow you'll be like TS-2 will be starting. I mean, Dr. Birishwar Pradhan, he'll be taking the classes. So he's again having 8-day classes. So if I get time, I'll be also joining and थोड़ा सुन लूंगी, और क्या, we can always share. And yes, so what I was telling, now this is a certificate course, so maybe after 6 months you feel like you wanted to do the diploma, na? Then you can again do that TS-3, 4, 5, 6 ऐसा है, you can do that. It's not that you have to do at a stage. आपके पास certificate course हो गया, then you feel like you wanted to do diploma, then you go for the diploma, another adding few papers. Then you feel like going ki I'll do the degree, then also you have another few courses, few papers to add on. If you think that you can go on doing masters, that also you can go on. I mean, if you do with IGNO only, this they will be carried forward. So that's a very good thing of IGNO.
But you will be having email IDs of all the students this time. Like we only get like 5, 6, 7, 10 people here on this group or in your calls. So there must be more students who would have applied, maybe like, or there are only like seven,
Um,
8 people only in this
See, actually,
session. Like
um, uh, some of them, actually, I am also not sure, because this is, being directly, it comes from I mean, IGNO New Delhi. Then this project, like this is a project only taken care by Bhubaneswar IGNOU, regional center. The regional center, now they are handling this. Okay. So maybe I don't have all the information. So the kitna students enrolled, they might be
But
having
there
all
will
the
be only
information.
one center which is taking care of this certificate tourism course. No?
Ah,
There
that
will
is
not be any
regional.
other.
No, no, that is only regional center Bhubaneswar is taking care of. So see, all of you all are from different places of the country. You come from north, there is from west, east, south से भी है. All चारों सब है, central से भी है. So everybody is from different
I was
places.
just thinking, are we missing somebody who's not in, who we have yet to touch, any student who we have missed? Uh, like,
Hmm,
there must be 20 people
uh,
who have enrolled and we are only 7, 8 people. Like, this is what I, well, how do we get to know that only 10 people have enrolled this time? Like,
Mr.
yes,
Singh,
that is
to
a
answer your question, and Mrs. Roy, if I may,
sure, please carry ahead, sir.
to answer your
Yes, tell me.
question, I just got the books today. Okay,
Hmm.
and this happens to be my first class because I got this message today
Yes, yes.
itself. So probably there are people who had enrolled themselves, but they are still getting the information. Like me, I got the link today, I got the message today. So while I'm attending this call for the first time, I understand that there has been two classes which has already good, already has been commenced. So to give you an
Okay.
answer, people are still getting the notification, and probably people will join in as and when they get the notification.
that's a good
Uh,
surprise. That's a
but
good
sir, this
surprise. Yes.
registration you all have done when? When you all have done the registration? This registration was done when? But
But this was available on website. Na? IGNOU website is having the list of all the classes or orientation programs under this CTS or any other course. It is already on the IGNOU website. Like, uh,
no, no. But my question is, you have a registration period. Like, if you want to register, you have to register within this date. So once you are registered, then the class is being given to you. So,
no,
like,
ma'am, I'm submitting. My submission is even if you have not registered, the class schedule can be seen on the IGNOU website.
Correct, I agree to that. The register first, Mrs. Roy, to answer your question, the registration was done somewhere in around the 8th of October, number one. And in my case, I'll be candid with you. I was waiting for the books to come and then get a bit of information. All of a sudden, I see a message popping in that there is a class today at around 5:30.
okay.
Okay, so
That message is like a SMS or email, sir?
no, it came through an SMS.
SMS. Okay. Even I had got that SMS first. Yes. So they are not shooting
But
email.
sir,
They should send email also. No? IGNOU should send email.
yes, sir. Email also comes, sir. We all got through email only, no, this link, I think. But
But
Mr. Devas, he has joined late,
suppose,
I think. That's why he got
yes,
the link lately.
you all have
But we
joined
are having
earlier.
this, yeah, this class is almost 1 week. We are
Uh,
attending the classroom.
This is eighth class probably
More
or
than,
ninth class, I guess.
yeah,
Yes.
this is the
eighth
eighth
class.
class.
Yes,
This is the
right,
eighth class.
Oh, wow.
right,
And in
I
right.
got my books today.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Thank you.
no,
Well, I'll catch
actually,
up with you.
see,
Not to worry. I'll
no,
catch
no,
up.
tomorrow you have another eight classes followed. See, certificate courses TS-1, TS-2. So you got both the materials, TS-1 and TS-2. Did you get both the materials?
Ma'am, it has just arrived at home. I'm not at home.
So
I'm
you haven't opened. Okay, okay.
no.
So anyway, otherwise also you can download. But I think you are ready to give for the exams. The exam date is that is also today was the last date, but it was extended to 18th, right? 18th tak
20,
extend
20th.
20th, 20th, huh?
20th.
20th of October. Yeah. So
20th
you
of
have
So
to
October.
register for the exam, sir.
So you need to fill a form for examination for December. To confirm that form, that date is till 20th. You need to go to visit IGNOU website again. If you want to give exam in December, you need to fill that form by 20th October.
yeah, I just heard that because when I logged in, it was Hebrew to me, wherein it was being discussed that DS1 and DS2 is for 400 rupees, and then the exam I just got a bit confused that, okay, I'm logging in for the first time and then I hear the exam right away. So thank you for the information. And
We'll add
Mr.
you to the group. You can send us
Mr.
your
Banendra, you
number.
add him.
yes, if it is possible, if you
Yes,
can
yes.
add
We
me to
add
the
you to
group.
the WhatsApp group. You can send your phone number,
Mobile number.
mobile number
Mobile number. And even
in
You
this
want me
group
to?
itself.
yesterday Kirti was also saying na she was not added in the group or koi tha na or
He has been
somebody.
added, ma'am, yesterday
She
by
was added. She was
Mr.
added.
Banendra added
So,
her. Yeah.
so Mr. Singh is basically the admin, and I am sending, but I'll keep all your numbers, email IDs, because you all belong to different parts of the country. Whenever I wanted to visit, I can always contact you and all. Okay. Plus, I belong to Bhubneshwar. If you want to come to Bhubneshwar, when to, and Bhubneshwar, everybody wants to visit, like Lord Jagannath Temple, Puri is there. So you just let me know. Like I may not be able to give you all the informations, but I'll try my best to facilitate. Whatever with the information, suggestions, and all. So that is, and we are. Like fortunate enough, like we discussed everything, like exam kab hoga, registration aapka, there is Mr. Bose, there is also this assignments, which needs to be submitted by 30th of October. Like this certificate course has TS-1 and TS-2. So TS-1 was for 8 classes. In between there were puja holidays, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, ye 4 दिन था, and again Monday, Tuesday. So 8 days class I have already covered. There were 35 units total. मतलब आपके पास जो books आया हुआ, there are into different units. Okay, so there are 35 units. So studying those 35 units is very difficult, but I have prepared the PPTs. Last time also I had taken classes, but that time there were no Indian students; those were African students. Okay, so anyway, you can get all the PPTs. You add your email ID as well as your your number. Mr. Singh and Mrs. Minal will assist you in whatever informations. तो आपके पास PPT मिल जाएगा. उसमें आपका assignments है, जो where you need to write the assignments and submit to the regional center, not study center, your study center. Okay, you belong to which place? Kolkata, matlab where is your study center? Like that is important.
Study
Mm,
center in the sense where I enrolled from. Are you asking that question?
study center, yes, I
It
Any
think.
college
is.
has been allocated to you, like any college
हाँ,
where you need to go and study or something.
हाँ.
No, nothing as such. As I said, this is the first information that I have. Today I
Okay,
received the
we'll add
books.
you to the group and we'll discuss more there. Uh,
There, whenever you. This
the
is
class will end in another 10-15 minutes. So, anything else left for the class, madam? Or
no,
uh,
yeah, I just I mean all done, like. So you can go through the report. So since I had already finished yesterday, so I thought why not just go through this report, then you'll have an idea. Okay, so that was my objective was basically. And so you Mr. Bose, you please try to figure it out. Plus okay, like क्योंकि you
we will
have
help him
enrolled.
out, madam. No problem. We will help him
हाँ,
out.
everybody is helpful, so we'll we have got a very good batch, all are professionals, and
Thank you.
so many ideas. You should have joined earlier. Then anyway, another 8 days are there. That will be on TS2. So we should share everything. It's because these are basic things and all, and from your experiences you can share. That is what matters. That is very important. Like that so और एक आर्ट क्लासेस है, आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए wherever you are from, and you'll get all the informations.
And these
And
classes generally start at around 5:30, right?
5:30 to 7:30, 5:30 to
And
7:30.
and is it like every day from 5:30 to 7:30, or what is the
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
sequence?
it is from Monday to Friday. Saturday Sunday is holiday for IGNO, so you have
Hmm.
Monday to Friday.
They
हाँ, again Monday to
they
ये मैडम कुछ बोल रहे थे?
Wednesday
There is
tomorrow
timetable.
also
Yes,
we
there
have
is a
class, but this
timetable.
Thursday, so this Thursday we
हम्म,
don't have class, no, madam.
वो थर्सडे
We
क्लास
have
नहीं
a
होगा?
timetable also.
हाँ, वी हैव अ
Timetable
टाइम
is
टेबल.
there in
I
email.
will share the timetable
Email.
on the group for both staff. Madam, please
हम्म,
Yeah, yeah.
check with IGNO if any other student is missing na, in your email IDs if anyone else
ओके.
is left. So we'll just recheck.
Yes,
And
yes. I'll just find out because he only sent me the link. He had sent me the link and he had sent me the
I'm
matlab,
enrolled in another group also, madam. I'm enrolled in postgraduate in cyber law, but somehow I'm not able to join any class there. But they have this emails like around 100 students are there on that email. So
my
things are
God.
happening. Here I don't have email. So I'm just learning the best of both the groups.
Okay,
So
sure,
I
sure.
just thought
No,
I will share it
that's
with
good.
you.
Uh,
Yes.
but
That
only
is
I
what is
wanted to,
left out.
that is
Our
important. And
group is going good. Yes, our group is
yes,
going
yeah.
much far better.
I mean, everything
Yes.
we are obviously everybody's cooperation is there. So it is
Yes.
very, I mean, streamlined. What I mean to say, it's very streamlined. Okay, so you'll get all the informations, and my thing is that you should ensure that your assignment is being completed by 30th of October because you need to submit that assignment to your study center. So you have to find out where is your study center, and that is important. Or exams के लिए you have to fill up, and the last date is 20th of October, and for each it is 200 rupees, so each paper, so you have to pay 400 rupees. Am I right, Minal madam, with all the informations? Singh
Yes,
sir,
madam.
Singh
Yes,
sir
ma'am.
is
Yes.
okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
madam. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, you are right.
so
Minal, Minal madam, if you can just help me as to where to fill up this and pay this
yes,
400 bucks.
yes, yes,
Okay.
she will
That okay.
Mr. Gaurav is also there. He's from Nainital. Miss Min, I just introduced, Mr. Gaurav is from Nainital. Mrs.
Yes, ma'am.
Minal is
Coming back.
from Mumbai. Mr. Singh is from Delhi. About Kirti, I don't know. Miss Tithi Datta is from Kolkata. And she works in the hospitality industry. She works for Taj Bengal, Kolkata. And I belong to Bhubaneswar. I'm a Bengali, but I belong to
Yeah,
Bhubaneswar.
that
And
we can
Mr.
figure out
And
from
Mr.
your
Bose, you
accent.
are from? You're from your
Well, 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 well. I'm from Kolkata, but I'm presently in Goa.
okay, okay. You're working in a hotel or
Yes, I work with the ICA.
okay, fine. Then your number is very much required. I'll send my students for training and all. See, everybody is of some help
No,
or something,
I just wanted to do some courses in tourism,
Hmm,
and that is what made me do this.
hmm.
I started working quite early in my life, and then happened to roam around the world as well. But thought of devoting to some time back to studies as well.
Okay, so nice. That was really so. We have got learners from different spheres of from different fields. So that's really important, and
Thank you.
it's interesting that it's interesting that I had the opportunity to interact with you all, and maybe in the next 8 classes, one day I just may join to because Mr. Dr. Bireshwar Pradhan is also my friend. Okay, so it would be a good thing. So I wish you all the best. Happy learning, or staying connected, stay in touch. Okay, Mr.
Thank
Singh,
you.
Mrs.
Thank you, ma'am.
Minal, Gaurav, Mr. Gaurav, Mrs.
Thank you so much,
Kiri,
ma'am.
Ms. Datta, and Mr. Bose. Okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
Thank you
take
so
care.
much.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank you
ma'am.
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.